Hi, Gary Pevey here from Wealth Design Group. Today we're going to talk about how to become financially smart and a book review of some of the books that I think will help you greatly. All right, today we're going to take a look at some books that I think would be great reading for you to help build your financial education. Now, the important part here is that we're not looking at the traditional books that everybody else reads. We're talking about the things that will actually change your financial future. These are unique books. These are the way we look at things, which if you've been watching our videos, you'll understand that we take a different approach. So the first one I want to start out with is one written by Robert Castellone. He was the founder of LEAP, Lifetime Economic Acceleration Process. This book, when it came out, kind of set a standard for a completely different way of looking at how your money works and how you can make a tremendous difference in your financial future. I don't know if you can find it online. If you need one, I probably have a copy for you. But here you go. This is the one called LEAP. The next historic book I want to show you is one written by R. Nelson Nash, Becoming Your Own Banker. Now, this book originally came out in 2000, and this is like the 5th or 6th edition of this. Every business owner and probably every family ought to take a look at this book, because if you want to understand how the banks make money and how you could use that process to really help you handle all the financing things in your life, this is the book, right? Now, I do have to tell you that there's a secret, and that secret is where you store your wealth to be able to access it so that you can use it much like a bank does, right? So, Becoming Your Own Banker. It's a historic book. It's great. The next book was written by a friend of mine, Don Blanton, The Personal Economic Model. Now, Don has trained thousands and thousands of financial advisors and worked with hundreds and hundreds of clients. And this book really addresses things based on a model that he created, which is a personal economic model that you can use to look at every financial decision you make, be able to put it through the model and determine if it's going to be good for you or if there's a better approach. One of his things he always says is that it's way better to avoid losers than to pick apparent winners. Well, this book is a winner. I really suggest that you go get this book. The next one is one by a guy named Tom Hegna, Paychecks and Playchecks. If you're in line for how to create a great retirement income, this is a great book. Think about it. Paychecks. Everybody needs a paycheck. When you stop working and you go to retirement, you want a paycheck because that paycheck is going to take care of all of your financial basic needs. But then you need a playcheck. And that playcheck is the one that you get to use for all the things that you want to go do and enjoy in your retirement. Tom Hegna's Paychecks and Playchecks. I've got a friend named Brian Bloom. He's a CPA and an advisor, and he created a books that are called The Confessions of a CPA. Now, why that's important is because CPAs have been trained on how money works from their perspective. But as a CPA, he's understood that the way people traditionally look at how money works is not the most successful ways. This is the third in his series of books. And this one, it talks about the capital equivalent value of life insurance. Now, most people will tell you that a cash value life insurance policy is not a good financial tool. Well, if you read this book, you will understand that it is probably one of the most valuable financial tools you will ever have. And he talks about the value of cash value life insurance in creating retirement income streams that you cannot get if you don't have insurance in place. The last book I want to look at is one written by David McKnight, and it's called The Power of Zero. Now, this book was great when I picked it up because I thought I had it all figured out. But he had some twists to it on how to really create the best retirement income, how to start saving, and how to invest, and how to store your wealth anytime, whether you're young or you're old. Now, the zero part is his way of helping you create your finances so that you are in a zero tax bracket. So think about it. You've been paying income taxes your whole career. Wouldn't it be lovely if when you retired, you had your assets positioned so that you could be in a zero tax bracket, or at least the lowest bracket possible? Think about what that would do. That would mean that you wouldn't have to pay income tax on your Social Security, which would be a great savings. So this is a great book, The Power of Zero. And I want to tell you one more thing. David McKnight has come out with this DVD. It's hot off the press. In fact, we got it in the office today. It is called The Tax Train is Coming. You've seen my other videos where I keep talking about taxes and that fact that taxes are on sale. This DVD is an hour long, and it interviews some of the greatest financial minds in the country, all of who are saying, look, taxes are going up. So you got a chance. You can probably find this one on Amazon. We've got copies of it. And I will tell you, this is worth an hour watch. So I tell you, I hope all of these items are helpful for you. What I want you to do, you don't have to read them all. Just pick one. But pick one and read it. Because it will change the way you look at how your money works. Because we want you to be financially successful. And this is a great start. Read one of these books. Give us a call. We'd be glad to help you with it, and we look forward to seeing you and being of assistance. So I hope you enjoy this video. Pick up one of the books. We'll see you next time. Thank you.